Hi guys! In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make these double string bottoms. They've got a signature double tie side detail and you can customize the finish. Alright, first things first, you want to print your paper patterns at 100% or do not scale. And double check that the test square measurements match. The updated guide has everything you need: cutting layouts, how to join the pieces, size guides, and even a stretch test to check if your fabric's got the right bounce. You're gonna need swimwear fabric with at least 20% spandex plus swimwear elastic. Cut your paper patterns to size. There is no need to add seam allowance as it's already included. Lay the pattern pieces on your fabric and cut them out with a scissors or rotary cutter. If you're tracing, don't forget to use a water-soluble pen or marker. Don't forget to cut your strap pieces. You'll need 2 or 3 depending on your design. Measurements are in the guide and can be adjusted based on your finish. Let's get stitching. Begin by stitching the crotch seams for both the main and the lining pieces. Just make sure to leave a small gap in the lining of the crotch seam. We'll use that later to flip it towards the right sides. You can use a straight stitch or an overlock here. You'll notice that there's a little notch on the pattern. This is for giving you a clean edge for threading the side strings later. You want to fold it, pin it, and match it right sides for both the self and the lining together. Stitch all the way around the edges. Now let's add the elastic. We're going to cut it about 3% shorter than the actual length, so you want to measure your leg openings and deduct 3%. I initially added it to all the sides, but it made the waist a bit bulky and it couldn't really scrunch that well. So going forward, I'll only advise to add it to the leg openings. You can choose to add the elastic together with the seams in one go if you're a bit of a pro. But for more beginners, I recommend stitching the seams together and then adding the elastic. Now, using that crotch opening, we're going to turn everything right sides out and close the gap at the crotch. I like to do a quick hand stitch here for a clean finish, but totally up to you. Next up, we're going to top stitch the strap tunnels. We're going to do a straight stitch about 0.7 cm down from the waistband edge to create this. And this is how it should look. We're going to put that aside now and work on our straps. Fold your strap pieces and join them together, not forgetting to add elastic. I'm going to be doing 1 tie side and 1 fitted, so I'm going to need 3 straps in total. Once your straps are done, turn it right sides out and thread them to the tunnels that we created earlier. For the tie sides, just pull it through. For the fitted strap, measure it to your body or the guide, overlap the ends and stitch it down. I like to use a zigzag in the center, but sometimes it tends to move around because it's quite bulky. So a little stay stitch would just help hold it in place and make stitching easier. Then just tuck the overlapped part towards the back so it's hidden from view. It makes for a neater look. And that's it. You are done. Flattering, comfy, super customizable bikini bottoms. If you got any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. The pattern is linked below and I will see you in the next one. Happy stitching!